Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We are back. We are back in action, everybody. Let's go. Let's go. Get your heart knees in. We are back on the Sizzlers and Method User. Let's go. I hope everyone had a great holiday. The holidays are over. It is time to get back to work. We got to lock in. Good morning, my beautiful traders. We got to lock in and get back to work now. The fun and games are over. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. Make sure we're tapping, everybody. Make sure we get them tappers going. SSS, good morning. Good morning, Rango Marquez. Yes, Travis over there on the tubes. Good morning to you. Good morning, Suzette. Here we go. Let's rev up those engines. We got a regular day in the market today. We got another week of December as we come into a new year. New year, same story. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, users. And we got the sparklers. We got the sparklers today. Hello, DNA. No, I don't trade Forex, but everything we teach you will work with Forex for sure. 8-figure. Thank you, 8-figure. Appreciate you. Albie, good morning. Carlos, good morning, everybody. If you're ready for the market today, say me in the chat. If you're ready for the market, Dad Bod, yes. Who's ready for some market action today? Who's ready? Who missed me yesterday? Anybody miss me? I missed all of you. Let's go. HVAC. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go to the moon. Mr. Dave, thank you for the sparklers. Good morning, Julius. Julius Clark, good to see you. Mayor, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Yep, we'll check NQ. Andrew the Believer, thank you, my friend. We are at 1.4. You guys got a long way to go to get to 10,000 likes, let me tell you. Let's go, everybody. Tappity tap, tappity tap, tappity 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 tap. Sure you did, Mustard. Sure. Future billionaire, good morning. Thank you for the follow. Israel Die. Hello. Are we tapping? Are we tapping, my beauties? You had about 7,000 more to go. Thank you for the sparklers, Joshua Zink with the roses. I appreciate you, Joshua Zink. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, B. Appreciate you. Shelly. Thank you, my Shelly. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Moet Squad, good to see you over there. Jose Perez, hello. NK Visions, let's go. Thank you, my Shelly. All right, good morning, everyone. I hope you all had an amazing Christmas, Hanukkah holiday. It's time to get back to work. So let's get back to work. Right now, SPY, neutral state. We're in the whip zone. Okay, here on SPY. Friday, regular hours. Let's buckle up. I had a beautiful trading day. Beautiful on Wednesday. I wasn't expecting to have those two beauties. Let's mark these out. And then we're going to do SPY. IWM on a Friday. One of my trades, I got this reversal right here. This was a beauty right here. Coming off the 200 on the higher time frame. Right here, look at this thing. We hammered that thing back to the upside. We hammered that thing to the upside. And then we caught MU. We caught MU. Let me get rid of this. Right on this give back play right here. Whammo! We caught that beauty to the upside. Yes, it is. Yeah, and that was a narrow state on the 2-minute. So I knew that sucker was going to go. Remember on MU the day before? You had a give back play, but you were narrow. Didn't go anywhere. See how this works, folks? All right, let's go back to SPY. Right now, we're starting to get wide. We are in this wide-ish neutral state. We're in the whip zone. So what do we got going on here? Under 688.76, we have room down to 686.50 and 684. I don't care what this does to the upside on SPY. I'm still not touching it, all right, because you're going to get a pullback. As you look on the daily here, you're still good. I mean, your 8 is still right with your 20. You still got more room to the upside, but we need a pullback for sure because of the state of our stock on SPY. So don't go chasing this up because eventually you're gonna get hammered. Okay, so just be careful on that. Adrian Ward, good morning. Let's head over to the Qs. Qs, we are in a wide state. All right, wide state. Not looking for anything long on the Qs here until you get a nice pullback. Let's pull this here, see our hourly. Bam. On the hourly and coming back under the whip zone here of 622.39, we have room back to 621. All right, 621 and then 618 on the Qs. Not looking anywhere long on this, my beauties. Let's go, MU. MU, currently we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2. To the upside here. Marcus, thank you, my friend. Not looking at anything long to the upside on this at the open. Bum, 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 bum. So what do we got on MU here? Under 281.40. We got room down to 277. That'll be your first stop of support. And then 255. Right now on MU, you got the 3-finger spread going here, so do not look long on this. Your 50% retracement level on this will be around 290. 290 right there will be your 50%. You need to hold this 50%. You need a nice pullback to it so we can get this back to narrow, okay? But under 290, you're coming back down to 287. What else are we looking at? Merrill, hello, my Merrill. Oracle, let's go. Guys, you got to be fired up. You can't be coming out of Christmas with a slump, all right? You can't be like dragging ass. Let's go, wake up. Here we go. We got to get fired up. Just another day. All right, Oracle, neutral state, whip zone. Neutral state, whip zone above 198. You have room up to 205 here on Oracle. Back under 195.99. You got room down to 189 on Oracle. Netflix. Netflix currently right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on Netflix. 5-minute looks good on Netflix in that neutral state. You have room up to the 15-minute 200 here. As we pull this back, we're going to put Netflix on watch, everybody. Here's the first one of the day. We got an alert out here on Netflix above 93.69. You have room up to 94.23. On Netflix, I like the 5-minute on this. Under 93.30, you will have room down to 92.67 and 92.36 here on Netflix. XRP to the moon. All right, let's see what we got on XRP here. Make sure we're tapping. We got more sparklers on the board. XRP above 187.93, 188. You have room up to 189 here on XRP. Under 1.8674, we have room down to 1.8616 and 186 hold number, and then you have room down to 185 on Netflix. I mean on XRP. What else are we looking at, my beauties? What else are we looking at? Google. Paulo, thank you, my Paulo. Yes, it is. We are in a narrow state on Google. We are in position 2 on Google. Narrow state, position 2. All right, Google. We got a clearing base right here. You see this base to the left, everybody? Look at this. See this base? We clear this sucker. We got room up to 323. Mark that down. 323 in this beautiful narrow state. Under 314.50, we have room down to 313. First stop, okay? And then 308 here on Google. We're in the $300 range now here on Google. So watch out for this, okay? But you have this base right here. You can clear it to the upside. So keep that in mind. Lawrence, thank you. IWM. Narrow whip zone on IWM. Watch this 5-minute right above us here. We have to look out for. All right, IWM above 253. You have room up to 255 on IWM. Under 252, under that hold number, we have room down to 251.31 and then 251 hold number here on IWM. IONQ. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got 4 more of the sparklers. Yes, the VIP is open. The holidays are over, folks. New Year's coming to an end. Doesn't mean squat. It's just a number. If you want to learn how to trade, and if you're going to have another year like you just had, you're not going to be very happy. Am I correct? So it's start time to learn how to trade. You're wasting time. We don't know what tomorrow brings. You're going to head over to the VossTrading.com. This is where you go to get into the VIP education community. This is where we're going to train you on how to be a real trader. No more guessing, no more gambling. Or just waste another year thinking you know what you're doing and having red months. That is the choice that you have to make. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Curly on IONQ. All right, here we go. IONQ above 52.30. You got room up to $53 and then $54 here on IONQ. If we pull this back, you have resistance right here. Let me make this bigger. This is your resistance on IONQ to the upside, okay? Do you want to trade into this to the upside? You don't have that much room. So you're not going to look for anything long on this right now. You got to get under $49. This is the golden goose. You have room down to $47 and $46. You have channels here to trade, okay? Beautiful channels. Up here, you're tight, all right? You would have to get over $54 in order to take a long there. What else are we looking at, my beauties? Adorable Dad. Let's go. Tesla coming up. All right, on Tesla. Narrow position 1 on Tesla. 5-minute 200 is right above you. Watch out for that sucker. All right, let's get these. Bam. Let's mark these babies out for you. Double top right here. Double deuce at 491. As we pull this back on Tesla, right here we have room out of position 1. First stop is 487.56. We got a 200 right there, okay? So watch that. I'm not too concerned with that 200, though. Then you have room up to 491 and 496 on Tesla to the upside. To the downside, under 481, you have room down to 477 and 475 here on Tesla in a narrow stage. Thank you, Christina Zed, Zed Method, Merrill. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. This one's over here talking about footprints. All righty, we got the roses on the board. Sheer Turtle, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Nvidia to the moon. Go, Nvidia, go. Go, Nvidia, go. Nvidia, we are narrow. 5 minutes. Not so much. We are narrow here on Nvidia to the upside on the 5 minute. We're going to pull back here. And then we got room up to this triple top here, 196. We got to watch out for that bad boy, all right? All right, here we are. We are narrow on Nvidia. This is currently our move to the upside on Nvidia. We got room up to 191. That'll be your first stop. Mark that baby down. 191, okay? Above 191 in a narrow state with a retest, you will have room up to 196. That's a triple top up here. All right, so mark that down, 196, but you got a lot of room if you could hold that 191. Under 187.97, you have room down to 186 on Nvidia. AMD. I told everyone, not financial investment or tax advice, to get into Nvidia when it was down around 108. Did they? No. Did they? No. All right, here we go. AMD, narrow, position 2. You got room up to 217 on Nvidia. That is your first stop on the vids. You got to retest that, and then you have room up to 220 on Nvidia. Under 214.68, you got room down to 212 here on Nvidia. Yes, it is Nvidia. Alert. Alert. Meta. Are we tapping over there on the tubes? Travis, Mr. Dave, Blackhawk, are we tapping or are we napping over there? What are we doing? Let's go. Meta, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on Meta. All right, Meta neutral. Whip zone above 668.20. You have room up to 671. 671 and then 674 here on the Meta Roonies. Back under 665.58. You have room down to 663 and then 659.50. So this Christmas, who got to sit down with family or friends and talk about trading? Put me in the chat if you talked about trading at the dinner table. User with the follow. AVGO. Sheer Turtle. Thank you so much. We got to share the live out and repost. How many, okay, of all the people you talk to, how many of you realize the majority have no idea what they're doing? Scary, ain't it? Were they looking at you like deer in headlights? Thank you, Stephen, for the follow. Appreciate that. A lot of penny stocks. Yep. A lot of penny. The broke love the penny stocks. We are in an arrow state. We are in position 1 currently here on AVGO. You got room up to 364 on AVGO. 364. Under 349, you got room down to 345 and 339. Yep. Remember, the average American adult has the reading of a third grader. Remember that. Google. It'll put things into perspective for you quickly. Here we go on the Googs. We are narrow. Here's our base. I got to mark this base out. We got room on Google up to 324. Clearing the base. 324. We'll see what we get out of the Google Rooney. Under 314.50, we have room down to 313 and 308. Soundhound. Soundhound. Narrow whip zone on sound. 5 minute 200 right there at a hold number. The deuce is loose. Let's see what we got. Do you hate when those 200s pop up, everybody? Don't you hate that? All right, Soundhound. You got to get over 1106. You got to get over that 200. With a retest, then you have room up to 1180. All right, 1180. Back under 1087, you will have room on Soundhound down to 1037. Mark that out. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You know how many people are waking up today like this? Oh, it's a day off. I'm going to be lazy today. Oh, we'll sit on the couch all day, watch Netflix. Oh. You shitting me? You shitting me? Are you shitting me? PLTR narrow position 2 here on PLTR. You got to get over 195.17. Over 195.17. You got room up to 199. Back under 193.77. We got room down to 192 and 189. Guys, make your life worth it. Okay? Because are we really going to sit on the couch all day? I mean, that's really what you're planning out to do? Really? Goals? Ambition? None? No? Maybe? All right, MU. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside here. 70% of all new highs will fail. New high, fail. New high, fail. All right, you're in a neutral state. Don't chase this to the upside, folks. All right, please, promise me. All right. Under 289.39, you have room back down to 287, 281.50, and 277 on MU. QCOM, let's go. I better see a lot of studying today in that VIP. All right, a lot of studying. You know what I had for Christmas dinner? Why everyone else was eating junk yesterday? I had 2 beautiful filet mignons and a little bit of pulled ham. I ate that and was full the entire day. No dessert, no garbage, nada. Nada! It's called willpower, folks. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone. Yes, it is. All right, QCOM, we got an alert. Above 175, you got room up to 175.68 and then 176 to the upside here on QCOM. You got an alert out on this. I want you to be careful of the spread here, all right? This is spready, this sucker. Under 174.69, you have room down to 174 and 173.50. All my beautiful traders in here, who knows what the, are we ready? Who knows what a spread is? Chinese food. Who knows what a spread is? Put me. And I'm not talking about putting spread of butter, all right, on your bread. All right, I'm talking about the spread of the stock. Who knows what the spread is? Zen, JL, Hama, Adorable Dad. We got roses, everybody. Candy! Hammer them roses. Very good, T-Bone. Very good. A lot of you that don't know, which is a little concerning, but most of you did. Most of you did. Very good, Trinity. Good job, Todd. Amazon. Very good. I'm proud of you, beauties. All right, here we go on Amazon. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on Amazon. We got a pivot right here, okay, at 231.34. We're going to mark that out when you have that pivot just hanging out there. You know what I'm saying? All right, above 233, we got room up to 236.33. 236 hold number here on Amazon. Please mark that down. Under 232, you got room down to 231.34 and 230. The SPY. Who is the SPY? What is the SPY, everybody? What do we call the SPY? Do you know what the SPY is? Who knows what the SPY is? Who is she? What does she do? What does the SPY do? Miss Market, yes. She is our mother. She runs the show. All right, here's a little learning for you. You ready? You get a move to the upside. It looks like that. You get another move to the upside. It looks like that. You get another move. Are we entering here for a long, yes or no? Who's going long there? Good morning, Kevin. Who goes long there? Third green to the upside. Who's doing it? Who's doing it? We're going to the moon. Jessica Pilach, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Who's going to the moon? Who's going? You're not going to the moon here. This is where a novice trader enters for a long. How many of you have done that? Put me in the chat. If you have gone long there before in your life, put me in the chat. You want to see something wild? Look at the chat. You ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Who's gone long there? Holy moly! Not anymore. We put a dent in that. Not anymore. All right, here's another one for you. You ready? Ready? Who's going long right there? Woo! Boom! Who's going long right there? Who's going long, my beauties? TX is going long. TX is going long right there. Who else is going long there? Thank you, Jess. Who else is going long there? Only traders that are red every month would go long there. All right? And you learn in the VIP why you are not going long there. All right? This Tuesday in the VIP live training, you're going to learn this. You are going to learn this. What is this called to the upside? What is that called? Does anybody know? Nobody should know what that is. You are going to learn about one of the best reversal plays the market has to offer you. This Tuesday, you're going to learn about the climactic move to the upside and to the downside and how you are going to capitalize on it. All right, let's go. The SPY. We are in a Why? We're neutral. We're starting to get wide. So is it wise to go long here? Nope, not doing it. Still not doing it. Wasn't doing it on Wednesday. Not doing it today. All right. So, folks, here on the SPY, we have a base, a little base here at 690.17. We got to get under the whole number of 690 here. Then you'll have room back to 689. All right. But you're not chasing this long. This 20 needs to catch back up to that 200. There are two ways that that's going to happen. Number one is what? And number two is what? What are the two ways that 20 will catch back up to that 200? Thank you for the follow, everybody. Appreciate it. Time is number one. And price action is number two. You want price action to bring you back together again. Because if we rely on time, we have to worry about this 200 moving up to the 20. Know what that means? A lot of consolidation, which you might get today because it's Friday before the weekend coming out of a holiday. So just be careful. You're not going to the moon. Okay? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got more first roses to hammer Apple. Let's see what we got. All right, right here is a climactic play in the market. Right here. Wham, wham, wham. Okay? Now, keep that in mind. I know you don't know what it is yet. Let's put this in. We got a big whip zone here on Apple. Big whip zone. Okay? A lot of consolidation today. We are in the whip zone. We are in a neutral state here on the SPY. We're probably going to use this day today as the consolidation day to get us ready for next week. So just don't do anything ridiculous, traders. All right. Apple. Above 275.42, you have room up to 280. All right. 280. Under the whip zone of 273, you have room down to 270, 272, and 272 hold number here on Apple. Right now, with that state, not going to do anything with that. All right. NQ. Look at those levels from Wednesday, huh? Oof, look at that. Ooh, daddy. Look at those. Look at that. Come to Papa right there. Ooh, isn't that delicious? All right, let's see what we got. While they were eating chocolate cake, apple pie, I was thinking of Miss Market being in a narrow state. Yes, that's what traders do. We sit there like this at the table. Oh, you dreaming about that chocolate cake? No, I'm dreaming about Miss Market in a narrow state. They're like, what? They don't understand. We are in a neutral state. We're in the whip zone. Back over 25,890, 125. You have room up to 26,185 here on NQ, okay? Back under 25,8, 22.96. You have room down to 25,754. So all you do is you dream about trading. If you have a choice between a juicy cheeseburger or catching a narrow state, what do you want? You have one choice, the narrow state or the cheeseburger. What are you going with? What are you going with? The cheeseburger. Hold on, Eddie G. I got to do it to you. I got to do it. We got one. Yes, it is. He's back from vacation. Eddie G wants the cheeseburger, Wizard. What do you think about that? Eddie G wants the cheeseburger, Wizard. What's that? What's that? Okay. All right, I'll let him know. I'll let him know now. All right. Are we ready, Eddie G? Look right here. He hopes you get diarrhea from that cheeseburger. You fell for the trap, Eddie G. Now you're going to have diarrhea. Good morning, Ochi girl. Look at this guy over here. LCY Euro. The crash of 2026 will be worse than 2008. $191. 191 on Nvidia in position 3. Now, this is our move to the upside. Okay? Where's our 50%? Right at that pivot. You see it? Under 189.37, you're coming back down to 189 hold number and then 188. If you stay above traders, this 189.50, you can look for longs up to 191. If you can get over 191 and hold this with a retest, you have room up to 196. Got it? Good. What's a beginner tip you can give to help understand the charts better? Big Back, are you ready? You ready? Look at the screen, Big Back. You are going to head over to the VossTrading.com and you are going to get into the VIP. That's where you're going to learn how to trade. That's where we're going to teach you. Don't mess around, my brother. All right? Don't waste your time. I don't know what this thing is up here, but what else are we looking at? Gold. GLD to the moon. Or you can keep losing. Narrow state, we are in position 3. Out of this narrow state on gold, you're way up here. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, you're coming back on this. All right, so look at gold here. We are starting to get separation here. See it? We are starting to get separation. You're going to get a pullback on this, so don't chase it. Tesla. Look down. Look down on gold, not up. All right, Tesla. We got to finish these roses. We got 1 minute to finish these roses off. Go. We are at 96,000 taps. Very good, everybody. Thank you all so much. Much love to you all. Very, very good. Very good. MSTR. $30 seconds. Block movie. Go to the website. It'll show you. 15 seconds. We got 5 roses left. MSTR coming up. Let's go. Let's go. All right, MSTR, are we ready? We are in a neutral state here on MSTR. We are in position 2 to the upside on MSTR. Be careful. We got this 5-minute 200 creeping up on us and then the 15-minute 200, but we got plenty of room, okay? So just watch out for that. As we pull this back on MSTR, we are neutral. First stop, 161.42 and 163.61 here on MSTR. Back under 157.44. You have room down to 155. on MSTR. Fontania, Life Wonders, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Adorable Dad and Chad, Carlos, Papa Yoda, John McGarvey, yes it is. We got 3 money guns. Who's going to be the hero? IWM. IWM. You! Z Method, yes it is. All right, let me show you this on IWM. Currently, you're in the whip zone. Are you going long right there? Are we going long right there? Out of the whip zone, yes or no? Candy! Thank you, my Candy. You're not going long there. Why not? You're coming out of the whip zone, for Christ's sake. Come on, Andrew the Believer. Vega Vague. Thank you, Vega. Sonros, what's resisting? Why aren't we going long? The YT, start tapping. Resistance, what do you mean? Talk to me like a trader. Why? Put it in the chat. Why aren't we going long there? Talk to me like a trader. Don't dip your foot in saying like resistance or this or that. Why? Why aren't we going long there? Right, 200 and whole number, long, neutral state. We have to get over, retest 253 for a move to the upside. All right, then you have room up to 255. As you're trading, you got to be having this all go through your head. The bell goes off, okay? You can't do this. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do now? Do I think I go long there? I'm not. Do I think I go long there? I think I go long there. I'm not sure. This is what you do. Above 253 with a retest of that 200. What do I have room up to? 255. I got room straight. All right. And then if we come back down under 252 whole number, I got room for a short down to 251.31, possibly a poke through to 251. That is what you're doing. Scared traders lose. Scared traders lose. Put that in the chat. Are you a scared trader or are you a confident, educated trader? That is what you must ask yourself. Every day, are we scared and the armpits are dripping when the bell goes off? Or are you a confident, educated trader? That is what you need to know. Okay? I've never seen so many people gamble in my life. SPY, we are in a neutral state. You're in the whip zone. Not looking at anything long on the SPY. All right? You're neutral. Don't care. Under 690, you have room back down to 689. First stop, 689 and 686.56. Stop being scared in the markets. Oh, Carlos, I would really consider, Carlos, that you get an education in trading fast, okay? DJ Christopher, how's that working out for you? Has it helped? Tesla. Tesla, we are narrow. Position 1. You have room up to 487.56 and 491 on Tesla. Under 481, you have room down to 477 and 475 on Tesla. Thank you, Mr. Dave. Yes and no. So that means you are red every month. That means you're a 50-50. Uber. Right now, Uber, neutral, whip zone, currently on Uber. We're jamming right now. All right, above 81.40 in this neutral state, you have room up to $82. All right, $82 here on Uber. Under 80.86, we got room down to 80.62 and 80.37. Thank you for the follow, Jeffy and Super Shooter. Yes, it is. I appreciate you. ES. All right, ES under 6970. Under the whole number. You have room back to 6950. Mark that down, 6950. Currently, right now, you are in this neutral state above 698.25. All new highs will fail. Well, 70%, but it's really close to all new highs fail. Dixon Myers, Rivian, he is. It's a new high. I'm going to the moon. Did you ever notice that you guys never make it to that moon? What is on that moon that you are looking to go to? What is on that moon that you never get to? Above 21.53, you got room up to $22. $22. We got one more money gun on the board. Under 21.09, you got room down to 20.88 here on Rivian. Cynthia Okuza, hello, beautiful. NQ. NQ, 70% of all new highs will fail. You're in a neutral state here on the Qs. You are in the whip zone. Under 25.8, 22.96. You got room down to 25.754. Coin. The only person who's ever gone to the moon is the wizard. And he says that he's been waiting over 1,000 years for somebody to join him, and no one has reached him yet. He hears people shouting it a lot, but he says they never come. And then they quit, and they say, trading's not for me anymore. Trading's not for me. I just can't do it anymore. What do you want me to tell you? Yeah? We're in a narrow state. We're in position 1 on coin. We got an alert on coin. Alert, alert. Above 241, you got room up to 243 and 244. Under 239, you got room down to 237 on Coin-a-Rooney. Let's go. No idea what they're saying. They're just rambling. UNH. All right, here we go on UNH to the moon. See? See? He heard it. We're in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone on UNH. I don't want to trade anymore, Boss. It's not good, man. We're good at it. Bye-bye. All right, neutral state above 329. You got room up to 331 on UNH. 331 and 335 to the upside. Under 326, you have room down to 324, 44, and 322. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Fernando Yanez. Who's got that last money gun? You're going to get a huge shout out. Here we go. Who's got it? You ready? Let me get ready. Who is it? I didn't see it yet. 8-figure goat, the facial blaster. 8-figure goat, yes it is. Thank you, Powder and Life Wonders. I appreciate you. Where is the blaster of facials? Where is that facial blaster? What's next? Path. All right. So you see path right now, okay? Out of a narrow state, you had the gap up, didn't go anywhere at the open, right? We know that. So we had this gap up to the upside. Now people are coming in this morning and they're saying, oh, it's going to do it again. What's the problem here? Tell me what the problem is on PATH. I know facial / a figure. I know. I don't think they know. You're getting a wide state. Wide state, my beauties. All right. I'm not going long on this. The only way you could go back long is if you get violence to the downside and then a move back up. So technically, what you would need on this, all right, for whoever wanted path, I'm about to save yourself here. I'm going to save you from you. Are you ready? That is our move up to the upside. That is our 50%, right around 1680. All right. I need some sort of pullback into this range before I think about going long here. All right. You're welcome. I know you're the facial blaster. We love you, the Qs. Whoops. But you see the difference on this, my beautiful traders? The novice trader sees this. That big move up. They don't look at the characteristics of what's taking place right now on path. Wide state. Okay? And you'll learn all that in the VIP. To get in the VIP, your novice days will be over. Your red losing months will hopefully come to an end. If you work hard and do our education, thevosstrading.com, we can help you out tremendously. But only you can save you, okay? That looks like the stars align to me. We don't use indicators, Jeffy. No indicators here, okay? Boeing. Boeing right now, we are in a neutral state. We're in the whip zone here on Boeing. We got our granddaddy right underneath us here as support. We got a pivot base right there and another granddaddy to the downside. Now, as we come up to the upside and we pull this beautiful thing back, boom and boom, pivots to the upside. Now let's go to our execution. Let's pull this back here. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone above 219.28. You will have room up to 224 on Boeing. Mark that down. I'm going to take my allergy pill. 224 to the upside. Under, you want to get under 216.75. This is the whip zone. We're not shorting into 217, all right? So get under 216.75. You have room down to 215.50. Cash a million, you tell me what the spy's looking like. Put it in the chat. I want you to tell me what the spy looks like. Okay? Here's what you got. Tell me what it looks like. IREN. IREN right now, you are in a narrow state on IREN. Let's see what we got. IREN, good call. The only Dan in the UK, VIPer. He's starting to get it now and learn. Everyone, W in the chat for only Dan in the UK. Right now, W's in the chat for only Dan. Congratulations, brother. I love it. The stars are aligned. All right, let's put in the rest of the... See what happens when you don't quit? All right, IREN. Narrow state, position 2. You got room up to 43.50. That'll be your first stop. 43.50. All right, 43.50. Damn it. I keep hitting that. Under 41.26, you have room down to 40.66 on this. 40.66 and $38 on IREN. Good job, brother. Proud of you, man. Good job that you were able to spot that. That means you're learning now. Thank you, Sheer Turtle. Yes, it is. We are at 140,000 taps. Thank you. What am I trading right now? I'm not looking at anything. It's Friday. So what I do is I wait for the market to play itself out and show me its hand. Let me give you guys an example. So on Friday, I took this trade. Let me get rid of this. Where are we here? So on Friday, IWM, big move to the downside. Did I short down here? Yes or no? Did I say, oh my God, it's bleeding out? It's bleeding out. It's going back to zero, man. We got to get in there. We got to jump. Look, the train left the tracks. I got to go chase IWM short. Hold on. Hold on, train. No. What did I do? I hammered that pig to the upside. Reversal. Boom. That was the trade I took. Why? Why was I confident in this trade to the upside for a reversal? Anyone know why? I will bet you most people will not know why. But I'm willing to hear you out. Off of support. What kind of support? As it was coming down, I was saying, come to Papa! Cycle out? No. How could you cycle out? It's the first. You're still in cycle one. Mikey says the 200. What 200? What 200 are we talking about? There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. 15-minute 200. No. Well, was it the 15? Whoop. Yes, the 15. Very good. Who said that? Kurt. Good job, Kurt. W in the chat for Kurt. Folks, you got to trade on higher time frames, multiple time frames. You can't trade on one. You can't be staring at a 1 minute, a 2 minute, or a 5 minute like this. Because you're not going to know what the hell to do. All right? You got to know how to trade. Oh, Cully. I don't want to wizard you here, Cully. I'm going to give you a second chance, all right? What else are we looking at? The Qs. Now, these are the Qs. Am I going to go long on this to the upside? Who thinks that looks good to the upside? Look at the state of your stock. All right? Under this base right here with a retest, you can look for a move down to 622.39. I'm not going long on that. All right, you ready for me to tell you what you should be looking at this morning? Yes or no? We're going to go through this quick. Who wants to know what they should be looking at? Ready? We're going to start with SPY. No. Qs. No. AMD. Yes. PLTR. Yes. Amazon. No. Tesla. Oops. Yes. MSTR. Yes. Google. Yes. JPM. No. Boeing. No. Mora. No. Any others? Nvidia. Yes. There you go. Summed it up for you. How you like them apples, huh? Robinhood. Let's see what we got on the hood. Oh, Robinhood. Let's see what we got. The hood of Robin. We are in a narrow state. We are in position 2. Look at that 200. Bam! Run right into that sucker. Woof. Hold on. Got a lot of work to do right there, Robinhood. I got to mark that out too. All right, let's pull this back. So Robinhood right now, this is your resistance to the upside. This is your resistance to the upside on Robinhood. This is currently where you're at. Do we want to go long into that? Who wants to go long into that? You can give it a shot. Who wants to go long into that beauty right there? Who wants to go long? No. You got to get over 121, retest it, then you could go long here. Okay? Got it, my beauties? Then you'll have room up to 123 to the upside. Got it? Good. Under 120, under the whole number, you got room down to 119.68. And then you got room down to 118.50 on the hood of Robin. All right, my beauties? Netflix. Netflix, you are in a neutral state. You are in the whip zone. And it looks good. Yeah, Netflix, you can add this to your list too. Above 93.69, you have room up to 94.23. All right. Under 93.30, watch your hold number right here. And then you have room down to 92.67 and 92.36. Amado Jimenez. Yes, it is. Let me see something here, my beautiful traders. I think we just, let me see if I'm right or wrong. We are almost at 12,000 followers over there on the YT. 12,000. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button, everybody. Hit that follow button. And remember, my beauties, the VIP is open for you. All right? What else do you want to go over? The VossTrading.com is where the VIP is, and that's where we're going to train you. Thank you for the follows. Let's go. Let's go. Feels like Monday, doesn't it? MU. Remember, 70% of all new highs will fail. Okay? 70% of all new highs will fail. You're in a neutral state right here. 292, 293, 294. This is your area of resistance here on MU. Right in this area, right here. Whoop. Be careful. You're in a neutral state. Got it? I'm looking more this way than I'm looking that way on MU. Under 289.39 with a retest, you have room down to 286.72 and then 282. All right? Kendrick Farrow, we got the last set of roses. Who's going to hammer those roses? Merrill! Merrill! Thank you, my Merrill. Love you. Thank you, Merrill. Appreciate you. Yes. Yep. For Lowe's as well. Why wouldn't it? PLTR. PLTR, you're in a neutral state. You're in position 2. You have room up to 195. 195, okay? 195 on PLTR. Above 195 with a retest, 199 over there on PLTR. Under 193.77, we have room down to 192.30. IWM, I got to mop these out again real quick for you, beautiful traders. You're in a neutral state. You are in the whip zone here on IWM. All right, here we go on IWM above 253. We got room up to 255. 255 on IWM, under 252. Get under the whole number. 251.64 and 251 whole number. Are we ready for the roll call? Finish those roses off as we roll call us into the open. User, Zen Method, 8-figure, Dad Bod, adorable dad. They're always underneath each other. That's amazing to me. 8-figure Goat, Mr. Dave, Andrew the Believer, Shelly Stringer. Hold on, let me make sure I get everybody here. Joshua Zink, thank you. Marcus Gupreet, Lawrence Future, Jules, Facial Blaster, Bill Boyle, Botto, Kay Braden, Carlos Chad, Sheer Turtle, Stevie B, Gupreet, Jessica Pilach, Candy, Life Wonders, thank you so much, Sheer, Turtle, I appreciate you. Pop Pop, thank you. Hammer, Zen Method, the GOAT, yes. Goopreet, only dad in the UK. The beautiful Merrill, thank you. The beautiful Shelly Stringer, Vega Vague, Powder, Fontania, the beautiful Green, Papa Yoda, John McGarvey, Chad. Thank you all so much for all those donations. Lino Rocha! Thank you, Lino. We'll be back on tomorrow morning. VIPers, we'll see you in the VIP chat here in 2 minutes. VIP is open. Get in there now. Start learning these next 3 days how to trade properly. All right? Take this weekend to learn how to trade. Stop guessing. Stop losing. Don't end the new year bad either. All right? Let's go. We're almost done with those roses. We are almost done. We got them. We got them. I love you all. Make the world a better place. Give somebody a hug today. Be nice to somebody. Okay? We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Love you.